welcome to the Cronus EV Review Diaries. Today we want to look at a new brand here at Cronus EV, and that is Waversa Systems from Japan. So Waversa Systems was actually introduced to us here at Cronus by a really good friend of ours and supplier. They've brought this into the UK and they sent us some samples just to play with. So we weren't particularly familiar with the brand, we had heard of it, but we had never actually had a chance to sit down and listen. So we sat down with a very neutral standpoint, and we were very, very impressed sonically. With this, essentially, we trusted our ears, which we always think is the best way to do things. We trusted our ears, and we were all very, very impressed with the sonic capability of this brand. The more and more we obviously got chatting to them, the more we saw that the support was very strong, the brand was very strong, the quality was very strong, it had very few negative points really. So all of that put together, we decided this was just a no-brainer that we needed to bring this to Cronus EV. I think our customers will really, really like this when they get the chance to see it and hear it for themselves, and we thought it's a brand that everyone deserves to know about. So the product that we're actually going to focus on today in the review diaries is the Waversa WSlim integrated amplifier. As I said, this is an integrated amplifier with built-in streamers, Bluetooth and a DAC. As you can see, it's very small, it's exceptionally thin. For us, this might even be the thinnest audiophile integrated amplifier on the market. It is completely machined out of solid aluminium, so it is structurally exceptionally strong, exceptionally well built. It's like a little tank, to be honest. And it's actually quite powerful. It's 80 watts a channel, so it actually is putting out decent power. It's going to be able to work with a huge majority of speakers, and obviously if you want to check with us first if your speakers will work with this, please always give us a call or drop us an email and we'll be happy to help with compatibility. But yeah, it's going to work with a wide range of speakers out there. And as I'll actually show you in the back here, it's got a lot of inputs. So you obviously have your standard speaker binding posts here. You've got a high quality Ethernet connection, so you can hardwire it in. You have your GSB, you've got coax, you can add CD player for example. You've got an optical, which is perfect if you want to use this with a TV. You have your power obviously there. You've got Bluetooth, and there's a small antenna that comes with this if you want a Bluetooth to it, and you have FM radio. So you've really got as many inputs as you need in order to stream really, really well. Waversa also use their own app, so it's very, very user friendly, very easy to use. This is also room ready, and actually has an internal clock built in as well. So streaming wise, this is exceptionally good. It's one of those products when we were using the streaming, we were really impressed with. It has an incredible amount of detail, but it's not a fatiguing detail, which is hard to achieve. You know, this was doing things, bringing out aspects of the music that we maybe hadn't heard. Certainly not a product at this price, which is just under £2,000. So it was doing things that were really impressive at its price point, and it was doing things that we had heard in much more expensive, bigger systems. But its detail retrieval is exceptional, but it doesn't become fatiguing. And because one of the things that I know a lot of customers asked us when they first saw was about the fact that it obviously uses essentially a switch mode power supply. This is essentially the power supply that it comes with. And obviously to keep the size right, you can't run a large AC plug in the back. But this is actually very, very clever by Waversa Systems. This is a grounded power supply, so this is not really affecting the sound in a negative way in any way. In fact, it's actually going to be a positive. This is a grounded power supply, as I mentioned, very, very high quality, but essentially this works as like an outboard power supply. So it's taking all that noise and all those unwanted noises, and you're bringing it away from the main unit itself. So that's actually lowering that noise floor, keeping those negative noises away, so you're just hearing more music, and that, as I say, helps massively, and it's one of the reasons that that detail comes through so strong. They also actually make an upgrade path as well. So they do have an external power supply which you can purchase. This can be purchased separately, so it's a great upgrade path. But the other nice thing about this is that it can power up to 2 products. So if you're using the WSlim, but maybe you want to add a network switch for Waversa sounds or any of their other products, they can both be powered off the one power supply, which saves you cost. and gives you that sort of double upgrade if you have multiple products. This also is adjustable, so you can change the voltage on it. So for example, if two products have different voltages, it can be set up in this, so there's no issue with that compatibility. So again, this is a really, really clever product. Again, machined from aluminium, nice and compact, so you know when you see them side by side as an addition, it's not really taking much more room, and it's really, really clever way to do things. Obviously, the styling of this is really, really interesting. It's been specifically designed to be small, to be thin, so it's easily put into any home. This is obviously very partner-proof, as we would call it. Husbands and wives or anything like that who don't want big bulky systems in the home, or for somebody who wants something that they can add to their TV or have sort of a small music system in their living room. This is just ideal. You're not compromising the sound, but visually this can be hidden pretty well, or is only making a small impact on your living area. As I say, it's got a small screen here in the front which displays your inputs, and yeah, it's just an incredible little product for its price. It is a really amazing little product, I have to say. The detail retrieval is just exceptional. It has Roon, BSD, you can AirPlay, Spotify, it works with everything. It's been really well thought out, and it does so many things that you want it to do. It's just a really enjoyable little product. As I say, when you've got the upgrade path as well there with the power supplies, this is a real contender, and I think something that genuinely is worth coming to have a listen to. We appreciate the name may not be as familiar as some others, but honestly, I think when you come in and see this in the flesh, you'll see for sure that it is a product that's got a lot of knowledge behind it. Its build quality is exceptional. We've been using this now for a few weeks, and I say it's been completely reliable. Connections have always been strong. We just simply open the phone and we can stream directly to it. We've never had any connection problems. As I say, it's nice and powerful, 80 watts. So really, I'd love to say a few negatives, but to be honest, I don't see many with it at its price. You've got the upgrade path, the styling's nice, most importantly sonically it is really exceptional. It's way better than even I could have expected. So I have to say I would give this a strong recommendation. All the Waversa sound products, to be fair, I think have impressed me. There's another lovely product that's a network switch streamer all in one, which I think David's going to do a video on shortly too, which is worth checking out. It's a fantastic little product. But yeah, I think if anyone's in the market for a little integrated amplifier that has pretty much everything you need in it, this is definitely worth taking a look at. It obviously, as I say, is nice and thin, beautifully designed, and as I say, sonically just excellent. So really there's very few negatives, if any, that I can think of with this. Spec wise, design wise, sonically, it's all good. So it's a big recommendation from us. And yeah, again, if you want to hear it, you're more than welcome in store to have a listen. We can certainly set up a demo for you. It's available on our website as well if you want to get a bit more information. Obviously it's a very quick overview video, so if you want more of the technical details and specs, you can check it out online, or please feel free to give us a call or drop us an email, and we'll be happy to go a bit more in depth for you. This is also available on 0% finance as well, so in many ways to pay. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it gave you a small look into Waversa sound, and in particular the WSlim. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you soon.